Hey everyone, Coach Nick and Coach Trina with Friction CrossFit, and we're here to break down the workout for you. Up first, your warm-up. I'm gonna have you start with 4 minutes of zone 1 cardio pace, so you can row, bike, run, whatever one you're comfortable with, just nice and easy. We just wanna get everything moving. After that, we're gonna do 4 rounds. You have 20 seconds per side in a front scale, and then 20 seconds per side in a back scale, and then you're gonna finish off with 10 ab mat crunches. So Trina's gonna go over these movements for us. That front scale, we're gonna lift that leg up, we're gonna point our toe, keep that top leg as straight as we can, a little bit of bend in the other leg, arms are straight out to the side. 20 seconds both sides. After that, we're gonna hinge forward. Again, arms stay out to the side, a little bit of bend in the leg on the ground. Other leg is nice and straight with toe pointed behind us. So we'll just hang out there for another 20 seconds as well, hit both sides. After that, guys, we're gonna hit down to the ground. You're on your back, have your heels nice and close, and we're just gonna do an ab mat crunch. So you're looking to go about 6 inches up. You just want to tap your heels. That's as far as you go. We're just warming up the abdominal area as well. That'll be it for your warm-up. From there, we're going to go some mobility. So for this one, guys, we have a minute per side in a seated split lat stretch. So you're going to start in that seated split position, but instead of just going straight to your toe, you're actually going to lean in that direction over to that. That way we get the lat as well as our legs during this one. So hit a minute on both sides, and then you have a minute in up dog and a minute in down dog. So for that up dog, we're on our bellies. You're going to press that chest off the ground. You want your hips almost touching the ground. We're going to stretch that hip flexor and abdominal area out, and if you look up, that's just going to intensify that stretch. From there, you can push back into a down dog. So she's nice and flat along her back. Legs are straight, stretch those hamstrings out. Hang out there for a minute, and then we'll be done with mobility. After that one, guys, our Metcon today is a 20-minute EMOM. It's all core work today. It's an active recovery day, so we're going to hit really all 3 sides of our core. You're going to hit abdominal area, you're going to hit your lower back area, as well as your side obliques. So minute 1 is flutter kicks. So you're going to lie flat on your back. You can have either your hands just on the ground to the side or under your hips, whichever one you're more comfortable with. Legs are straight, toes are pointed, and you're just cycling back and up. Your feet only move about a foot in the range, so they stay pretty locked in, but you want your legs completely locked out on this. You feel this in the lower abdominal area. After that, minute 2 is an arch pulse. So you're gonna roll on over your stomachs. And for an arch pulse, you're just gonna do as many as you can in this minute time. And we'll start flying flat, and then we're gonna pulse up into a full arch, hang out for a second, and go right back down. So you're gonna do as many arch pulses as you can in the minute. So legs are straight, toes are pointed, arms are straight overhead. And then the last one, guys, is a Russian twist. So we're gonna go back to a seated position. We want to elevate our feet slightly off the ground, so we're in this like crunch area the whole time. You don't have to use a weight. You can use a weight if you would like. It is not prescribed today. If you just want to intensify it, grab a plate. Otherwise, all I'm looking for is you're going to lean back and your hands are going to touch the floor. Make sure you rotate your chest. You're not just moving your hands. You are fully rotating everything. Just get a little bit more action in there. Again, you're going to go for the full minute, and then minute 4 is a rest minute. So the way this is going to break down, guys, is if you're going if you're going competitive, you're going to work the entire minute, and then as soon as the timer beeps, you go right to your next movement. Keep track of all of your reps for each movement. And your score today, you're going to score each movement, and you're just going to put your lowest rep throughout this 20 minutes. Now, for those that are scaling recreational, you're going to work for 45 seconds and then take a 15-second break each minute, and then still take that full minute rest on minute 4. And then lifestyle, I'm going to have you guys go for 30 seconds and then take a 30-second rest each minute, and then that full minute rest on minute 4. You're just looking for whatever you are able to do that you can stay consistently moving. So if you find yourself not being able to work for an entire minute, just scale back to that 45 seconds or that 30 seconds. That'll be your Metcon, guys. Again, it's very taxing on the core, but you're hitting all different areas. So each movement you should be a little bit fresh going into, and then that full minute reset will help out as we go through this. Other than that, guys, your rent is the last thing we have to cover, and we're just going to do 15 per leg. You have 3 rounds of this on a weighted calf raise. So if you grab a dumbbell, kettlebell, gallon jug, whatever you've got at home just to have some weight in your hand, and single leg, so you're just going to press up, just like Trina's doing. So there's a few things you can do with your offhand if you need to hold on to something to stabilize yourself. Otherwise, you can wrap your heel or your foot around your heel, kind of like we do with pistols, and that'll help keep you a little bit more balanced there, or like just have your toe behind you just to keep your balance. All great options, whatever's going to keep you centered there. But that's it for today, guys. We will see you tomorrow.